I want to talk about what we've called the bump that occurred on April 19th, 2016. Were you involved in the bump?
Yes.
What was the bump?
The bump was basically a way for us to get activity started. We had the wire going, and we figured that they probably weren't talking about anything anymore since it's been over a year since the homicide had occurred. So we wanted to generate information to make them believe that Mr. Rivera, who's currently in prison, was cooperating, or actually not cooperating at that time, that he was actually talking to other jailmates, other cellmates and people in the jail, and had actually provided information about the murder to somebody else, and that person was trying to extort the Adelsons for more money.
All right, so just to clarify, this is before any arrest in this case, correct?
That's correct.
Was it, and it was obviously before Rivera's cooperation or any statements from Rivera to law enforcement?
That's correct. We wanted to keep it quiet, so nobody knew that we were actually on to him.
All right, and so whose phones was law enforcement authorized to listen to?
It was Charlie Adelson's and Katherine Magbanua's.
All right, and we watched a video of the bump, and the names Katie and Tuto and Tato are all used by the undercover. Why? What was the strategy behind saying the names to Donna Adelson?
Well, because the Adelsons were already in the public limelight. They had already been put in the media as possible suspects because of the divorce. So we knew that she was probably already getting maybe allegations from people, things like that. So if we just went up to her and gave her a note that said, "Pay us money, we know what you did last summer," that she would probably throw that in the garbage without any legitimacy. So we had to create the idea that it was Mr. Rivera in prison who committed the murder, who was part of it, that was actually telling people what had happened to give it legitimacy. And we thought if it was legitimate, it would get back to the people that committed it.
All right, and so the idea was if it seemed like inside information or detailed information, they would take the threat seriously, and the information would travel through the conspiracy, and we'd be able to see who's in it, who are the conspirators.
Yo, just want to give you this. Listen. You're scared. Good, don't be scared.
As part of your duties, were you asked to participate in an undercover operation relating to a murder that occurred here in Tallahassee?
Yes.
All right, and was that the murder of Dan Markel?
Yes.
All right, and was this something that, this type of undercover operation, was it something you'd participated in before?
I've participated in numerous operations with different criminal activity, but I've participated in some like this also.
All right, and what was your role in reference to this particular operation?
In this operation, I was portraying myself as a Latin King member, and my job was to initiate a bump.
All right, a Latin King gang member?
Correct.
All right, and you were going to initiate a bump. What does the bump mean?
Well, the bump is a term we use in law enforcement where an undercover, like myself, would approach somebody, either a target or a subject of interest, and it would be used to either solicit information, give information, or possibly set up a follow-up meeting.
All right, and could the purpose be to generate discussion for a wiretap?
Yes, that is correct.
All right, and on this particular occasion, I'm going to draw your attention to April 19th of 2016. What specifically were you asked to do?
On that particular day, I was instructed to bump Mrs. Donna Adelson and hand her a flyer.
All right, and when you say bump, are you going to walk up to her?
That is correct.
And did that take place on the street in public?
It did.
All right, in Miami?
It is southern Miami, I believe.
All right, we got a article here with a photograph of Dan Markel, and you mentioned on the piece of paper that you handed to Donna Adelson, there was something handwritten. What was handwritten on that piece of paper?
There was a dollar amount, and a phone number.
All right, and what was the dollar amount, if you recall?
Well, I believe it was $5,000.
Okay, and what about the phone number? Do you have that committed to memory?
I do not. The only thing I know is that was my undercover cell number.
All right, and if somebody during this operation was to call that cell number, they would either get you on the phone? Just
myself.
Okay, or what? Possibly a voicemail?
Or a voicemail. Yes, there was a voicemail on it.
Okay, here's 302. All right. And was the operation in which you approached Donna Adelson on the street and handed her this piece of paper, was that recorded?
Yes, it was.
How was it recorded?
It was recorded both video and audio.
All right. And were you wearing a body-worn camera on your person?
I was, and that recorder recorded audio and video.
Okay. And was there also a team positioned further away that could record the interaction from across the street.
That is correct. There were security teams that were also recording.
Black shorts. What is it?
Yes, of course. She's going to be wearing green, black, and white top, and she's going to be wearing black shorts. She's got sunglasses on. She's got a black crossbody bag, and her hair is pulled back in a ponytail, walking southbound on Alton on the west side, approaching the crosswalk.
Excuse me, Mrs. Adelson? How you doing? Just want to give you this. Listen. You're scared. No, don't be scared. Listen, just want to let you know that we know that your family has been taking care of Katie and her friend Vita for quite some time after your problem up north has been resolved. And I want to let you know that my brother, he's incarcerated. He helped your family with this problem you guys had up north. And we want to make sure that he's going through some rough times. We want to make sure that you take care of what he's going through the way you're taking care of Katie and Tuka. Well, this will explain it. Thank you.
Alright, you see broke contact. He's heading away toward the pickup spot. She's crossing the street toward the school.
Copy that, 5-1 has her, and she's halfway across the street now, approaching the opposite side of the street, west side, or correction, east side. She's walking eastbound now. North side of the school. Alright, still walking, making a right turn now towards the front entrance of the school. So 4th Street, still walking eastbound. Step 1. B's clear. Alright, she's under the overhang now.
Black shorts. What is it? Yeah. Okay, bye. Excuse me, Mrs. Adelson? How you doing? Just want to give you this. Listen. You're scared. No, don't be scared. Listen, just want to let you know that we know that your family has been taking care of Katie and her friend Vita for quite some time after your problem up north has been resolved. And I want to let you know that my brother, he's incarcerated. He helped your family with this problem you guys had up north. And we want to make sure that he's going through some rough times. We want to make sure that you take care of what he's going through the way you're taking care of Katie and Tuka. Well, this will explain it. Thank you. Not from this area.
Morning. So, you know, if you had time tonight after work or some other time in the very near future, I'm going to need to speak with you.
Okay.
Okay?
Did someone write a letter to you or something?
I got some paperwork hand delivered to me.
You're being sued?
No, that's what I thought it was, but I'm going to need to talk to you.
Okay.
Okay? So, I mean, I could even, I don't know how to figure out something. Depends how late you'll be wherever you are.
Well, I'm in Mitch Klein's office on Oakland Park Boulevard.
Okay.
So I'm right now I'm in Skyline Chili, and then I'll be at his office in the afternoon.
Okay. So the boys will finish their piano lesson around 4-ish, and I don't know how bad the traffic will be. I may take a ride with them up there.
Does Dad know about this?
My dad's at work today, fortunately.
What's
Okay.
I can't. Is it IRS or?
You know, those IRS people, they kind of bother you sometimes, but, you know, fortunately not now.
Okay.
So I will talk to you. I'll give you a heads up if I'm going to drive up that way.
All right.
Okay? And
Does Wendi know that? Is it involved Wendi?
No. So let me just talk to you later. And
what is it? Is everyone's health okay?
Yeah.
All right. Does it involve me or other people?
Well, probably both of us.
What's that?
Probably the two of us. So you probably have a general idea what I'm talking about.
All right.
So let's just find some time to talk to each other and take the boys for a ride, okay?
You're going to take the boys up there?
Well, Wendi doesn't come home. Wendi doesn't get here till about 7. That's when Dad gets here.
So it's urgent you talk to me today?
Today or tomorrow. I mean, it's important.
All right.
I know what to do.
Well, I'll be up at Mitch Klein's office. If you want to come up. Oh yeah, it's still really late.
Yeah. I'm just concerned that I would have to get up there and get back in time for Wendi to get them. Sometimes she gets out a little early. I would not have to find me out here.
Can I ask you a question? Who is the paperwork sent from?
Who was this? I see them. That's great. It was something that came hand to hand to me as I exited the building today.
Was it anonymous or?
Oh no, it's not anonymous. It's not anonymous. I just don't want to discuss it over the phone.
Right, whatever it is, it is. I will. It's silly, but if you want,
I wouldn't bother you. Trust me.
Yeah, no, I know. Do you want me to come down to see you tomorrow? I actually have the day off.
Yes, that would be wonderful. Dad actually starts later tomorrow. You know, he goes in at 1 o'clock. We both work out at the gym from 9:30 to 10:30. So
whatever it is, I'll take a look at the paperwork.
Yeah.
I hope it's not the IRS, but I will.
I just would like you to review it and give me some input as to what your thoughts are.
All right.
Okay. So come down tomorrow. Dad leaves at 12, so anytime after 12 would be good.
12 tomorrow.
Yeah, he leaves at 12. He starts at 1 there, so 12, 12:15.
All right, I'll come down in the afternoon. That way I can hang out with you and see you soon.
That would be great.
Perfect. All right, I'll talk to you later.
Love you, honey. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Hello?
Hey, what's going on?
What's up?
No, you someplace you can talk to me?
The what?
Are you any place that you can talk to me?
You can talk to me right now.
What's that?
Just talk right now. Just talk.
Okay, can you go somewhere that's not loud when I'm talking to you?
I can't. It's like loud. Like I can't get out.
Okay, I'm trying to walk outside to talk to her. Now I can't even fucking get outside. All right, wait a minute off. All right. Somebody, hang on, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me okay?
I can hear.
Okay. I just want you to listen to me, and I'll be able to talk to you in person when I see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Because I don't know what's going on,
Mm-hmm.
but my mom walked the kids. Evidently, I only heard part of the story,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna go down there and talk to her tomorrow to find out what's going on.
Okay.
Because she didn't want to elaborate,
Uh-huh.
but she said that someone approached her on the street,
Uh-huh.
called her by name,
Mm-hmm.
handed her an envelope with something in it.
Yeah.
And she really wouldn't go into detail. And listen, I have no idea what this is in reference to.
Uh-huh.
But something regarding her son, something regarding his ex-girlfriend, and the person asking my mom for some money.
What?
Yeah. So I said, I'm like, first when she was saying, I thought it was like something involving the IRS or a patient or something like that. So I don't even know what the fuck it's about at all.
So somebody just like bumped into your mom like that?
Well, they came up to her on the street after she dropped the kids off at school. I guess she brought them to school. I don't even know. But they must know her routine and must know who she is.
Yeah.
If they walked up to her, they called her by name. They handed her an envelope. She said they spoke to her for a few minutes. And then she said they were making reference to my ex-girlfriend, which I have no fucking clue what that's about.
Yeah.
And that they explained that they needed to be paid some money.
For what?
I don't even know. My mom didn't even want to talk to me on the phone. I'm like, well,
but like, did she see the person? Was she like, she should have like,
oh yeah,
or something?
That's what I said. I said, someone's going to try to blackmail you or something.
Exactly,
right?
threatening you like that.
I said, you got to go straight to the police. So she's like, I don't even know what this is about. I don't want to talk about it. I go, well, take a picture and send me what it is. She's like, I just want you to see it in person. So I'm going to go there. I can't even fucking go there today because I won't get out of work until 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
So she's like, just...
So is this like stalking your mom?
I don't even fucking know. I don't know what's going on, what my mom's involved. I mean, you didn't do anything with my mom. I mean, yeah.
This is what I do with my mom.
Okay. Just checking. Just checking. Yeah. I don't know what.
No, but I feel for your mom. Like, what the hell?
Well, I don't know.
Random person, like, just going up to your mom, like, hello.
Yeah, and my mom said it involves your ex-girlfriend, so I don't even think she said who. I'm just like, you're my last girlfriend, so that's why I'm calling you.
What do they want from her?
I have no idea. So anyway, I'm gonna find out. Well, they wanted money.
I know exactly. Did she tell you like what?
No, she was just kind of like a little bit rattled and with the kids, and was like, "Listen, she knows I have the day off tomorrow, so she's like, come down and talk to me." So I'm going down tomorrow to talk to her, and then I don't remember if it had anything to do with you. If they're mentioning you or any reference to you, I'll keep you posted.
Why not doing me? You have like a girlfriend.
Well, we'll talk. It could be anyone, so I just assume that.
Exactly.
But anyway, doesn't matter. So I may want to see you tomorrow if it does have anything to do with you. If it doesn't, then I feel like a fucking idiot for even bothering, wasting your time.
But yeah, I would feel bad for your mom. Like, who the hell? Like, if that was me, would have like called the house right away? Be like,
I know. I said, Mom, was the guy wearing glasses? Mom was like, no. I could take the person out of the lineup in a second. They came over to me. They spoke to me very politely. There was a white male in his 30s, no hat, no glasses, just a white male in his 30s. Came up there and knew who she was and addressed her. So, but anyway, either here or there, I'll feel like an idiot if it was some other ex. But anyway.
Yeah. Did you have any fight with any of your other ex or something?
I don't know. I mean, maybe I should just be calling everybody today.
Yeah, you should try to find out.
I thought when I spoke to my mom, she said it involved. They mentioned your name in it. That's why I was calling you. But I'm gonna feel like an idiot if they didn't. So, but anyway, are you working tomorrow? What's your story?
Yeah, but you can always pass by over there. Doesn't matter.
All right. What time do you finish work?
Okay, thank you. All right, let me know.
What time do you finish work tomorrow?
Oh, it doesn't matter. Well, like I told them like I'm usually between like 9:30 to. You want me to get up? Okay.
What?
Anytime between 9:30 to like 3-ish, 4-ish. It depends.
Okay.
However it is. Like today, I was like super like crazy.
Okay, I got to get back in there. I'm gonna be in Miami, and when I'm done hanging out down there, I'm gonna come to you. Okay?
Yeah, I'm like right there. So
figure somewhere around 4-ish, I'll see you.
okay.
All right. No worries, kiddo.
All right.
All right. Have a good day. I'll talk to you later.
You too. Bye. Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Hey. So is everything okay?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't heard or seen anything since I spoke to you. I'm just down here in Lauderhill.
Oh, you're working for it today?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, remember that Haitian office?
Yeah. Oh, you were there till late?
Yeah, I won't get out of here till fucking 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, I'm scared. Like, your mom must be, like, freaking out and shit.
Well,
like,
yeah.
Somebody fucking friend her. Like, hello?
Well, someone literally, like, walked up to her on the street and shouted, called her by name, handed her something. She was, like, so shaken up, she really didn't want to talk to me on the phone. She's like...
But didn't she, like, tell your dad so, like, they can call the cops or something?
No, that's why she wants to talk to me, and, you know, and then we may have to call the police, but she's going to talk to me first. I don't want to do anything just yet to see, you know, I mean, that's probably the appropriate thing to do. I mean, there's sick people that come out of the woodwork that try to make claims. I mean, fuck, if it's, I don't know what, I don't
like somebody's threatening your mom in broad daylight, handing her an envelope and asking her to give them money. Like what the fuck?
She didn't even go into all the details. And I'm pretty sure the person in the thing that I thought she said your name. That's why I called you up. If they
what does that have to do with me?
I don't fucking know. But they said like if there was something about me and ex-girlfriend, whatever. So. I thought it's funny.
Are you having any problems with any of your ex-girlfriends that's like maybe trying to sabotage you?
Whitney's still crazy as a fucking loon, so that's never changed. But I'm 99% sure when I was talking to her, she said it's mentioned your name, and if I'm mistaken, then I feel like the biggest fool in town. But
like what? Like my name is on a paper?
I don't. Trust me. I'm gonna see what it says when I go down there tomorrow. And she was just shaking up, and she wanted me to talk to her to find out. Like, I mean, I don't know. All I do is work all the time. So
yeah,
I don't.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
It's weird. And at first, when she was talking to me, I'm like, was it? Did I get sued from someone from a dental office? She's like, no. I'm like, she's like, I want to talk to you. I'm like, well, was it the IRS? And she's like, no. I'm like, did a patient write something stupid on Yelp? She's like, no.
Yeah, but how would they know your mom's name? Like, that's weird.
Know her name and knew who she was and walked right up to her. She said the person wasn't threatening. They were very polite. White male in his 30s. She said she'll remember the face for the rest of her life. And made some very crazy accusations and very crazy demands. And I was like, what the fuck
so
is this about?
She just, like that person just started demanding things from her?
I don't even know. She didn't even go into that many details. She just kind of told me that. I thought she'd mentioned your name, but again, I may be mistaken. So I go talk to her and see what they wrote. And then the kids were in the background; they were making noise. So I'm like, all right, I'm coming down.
Do you want her to talk to me?
What's that?
Do you want her to talk to me?
No. I'm gonna go down. I said the kids were in her background, not your kids.
Oh.
And I was like, let me just. I'm like, no, I'm just gonna go. Yeah, Mom wants to talk to me. I mean, who knows? I mean, if it was another girl's name and not your name, I'm going to feel like an idiot. But for some reason, I thought.
Yeah, like, I have no problem with you whatsoever, so.
Yeah, that's why I'm
that's what I'm saying. You have a crazy ex-girlfriend that's like...
Yeah, and like, who goes to someone's parents? Like, dude, if someone has a problem with me, that's
yeah.
I'll talk to your mom, but the odd thing keep running through my head is that obviously, I think it's just some sicko from the newspaper looking people up, because the only reason is that if it had anything that come from me or involved me, it would have just come to whoever it is would have come to me. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, but like that's harassment to your mom.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I mean,
okay, that's like not cool. Like that's somebody.
Kind of thing,
like that's a fucking. The first thing would have been like, who the fuck are you? Why are you giving me this piece of paper?
Yeah.
Like.
Trust me, like I said, I wish I knew more, but the kids were in the background, and it was like she couldn't even talk to me. And I said, all right, I'm coming down tomorrow. I'm going to have her make a copy of the paper, and I'm going to take a look at it. And I don't.
Yeah, but it's kind of like you shouldn't let something like that linger. Like, is she going to be in a safe place? Like,
well, no, I have a very safe building. I mean, the person came up with her on the street. Like,
I know, but you don't know how crazy it is. Like,
whoever it was,
fucking crazy people out there.
And you got to realize it's south of 5th. It's not like you're in the fucking. I mean, south of 5th is on lockdown. There's cops on every other street in south of 5th. There's cops that they just keep south of 5th sitting there. So it just was crazy that somebody would just walk. Someone knew who she was, knew where she'd be, at what time she'd be there.
That's why I'm afraid. Like, hello, like, how can it be that, like, things like that is stuff that you see on TV. Like, that's why I'm scared. That's why I'm like calling you back, because it's like, shit.
Well, that's how I know.
Yeah, you have a safe place. Yeah, but
I know, but Katie, if someone wants to find you, they find you. It doesn't matter who you are or where you are, unless you're the President of the United States. If they want you, they get you.
I know, but why would they threaten your mom about anything?
I don't know what exactly they threatened. I think it was just more of a demand. So what I'm saying is I don't know, and I'm going to find out tomorrow. I thought my mom said that the letter had mentioned your name, but this is the weird thing that keeps running through my head. It mentions your name, and obviously you're my ex. Why wouldn't the person just come find me and talk to me? I'm easy to find. Like, come find me and come talk to me. Why deal with my mom if it involves one of my exes? Like, I don't even know why she fits into anywhere in all this. It's the whole thing is very
I don't think anybody's gonna talk about me. Like, I'm like your 100th ex.
Yeah, you're like
you've gone out with actually every Katie in the world.
Well, and like I said, I haven't seen the letter. If it didn't mention your name, it mentioned some other chick's name, then I like.
But you're scaring me now. Like, what the fuck? Like,
I know.
You don't want a random person coming up to me.
Well, of course, and I got like 10,000 exes and baby mamas.
Exactly.
And baby mamas. So it's one of my baby mamas.
Yeah, but it's like it's for somebody to come up to your mom and stuff like that, and like in broad daylight. That's scary.
Yeah. Anytime a stranger does that, that's scary. And hands you an envelope. So, hang on, I got to sign something. Where am I signing? Okay. That wasn't a root tip, that was bony sequestration. That's what it was, right?
I mean, you should try to... Go ahead.
Yeah. Anyway, I just was going to...
You should try to like talk to your mom, not make sure that she's okay. I mean, not talk to her, but like
she's fine. She was just startled, and it's hard to get her on the phone because of the kids. That's why I'd rather just talk to her in person. So I'm gonna say,
like, you should try to talk to her tonight. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, but sometimes it's hard to talk on the phone because of the kids.
No, I know, but don't talk to her on the phone. Talk to her. Go see her. Like, that's your mom.
I know, but I'm not going to get down there till 11 o'clock, and then my dad's going to, I don't even know if she wants to say anything to my dad because she doesn't want to upset my dad. That's why she wants to talk to me to see what and I'm curious as hell. I have no idea what anything can involve you or any other ex or what it's involved. part of me wants to go down there, and other parts, like, she doesn't want to say anything to my dad. She wants to, like, ask me if I know of anything or if anything's, you know, probably pick my brain first and then talk to my dad. But I'll see. If it did mention your name, I'll let you know. If it didn't mention your name, then I'll try to find out which one of my other 87 exes it could be.
I don't have anything to do with you. I have a very good relationship with you. So
it's not that. I just don't. I hope. I want it. Listen, I'll keep you in the loop if you're in the loop. If you're not in the loop, you're not in the loop. So if it mentions your name, when I see it,
did you start
I'll tell you.
calling every ex you have?
What's that?
Did you start calling every ex you have? Because
I'm going to be on the phone for like 3 days. Listen, if it mentions your name, I'm slammed here at the office. If it mentions your name, I'll come see you tomorrow and show you what it says. If it doesn't, I'll probably show you what it says anyway and pick your brain, because you're like one of my best friends. So no worries. At least it's not the IRS or
Is it because I work for you?
I got no fucking clue. I mean, I think the thing is there's someone looking for money. There's a lot of fucking whack jobs out there. Let me call you back because I'm still at the office, but I'll definitely, after I see what it is, if it has anything to do with you, then I will definitely reach out to you tomorrow.
What does it do with me? Like, oh my God, you're scaring me. Like,
I know. Listen, obviously, listen, if it was a police matter, the police would come knock on my door, I'd talk to them and help them out with whatever they could. If it's a fucking lunatic, then you deal with lunatics different ways.
I'm supposed to get, like, employee of the month. What the fuck did I do wrong?
Stop it. Just make sure you call those patients that they gave you the list from the other day. I gotta go.
I did. I always do.
All right, I gotta go. Bye.
And the problem is, even if they love this, even if they love your whole phone, they'll get so much. But even if they love your phone, then you're so my point is, how do you get people to talk? You throw smoke grenades, and then you get all the cockroaches to run out. There's smoke in the house, there's smoke in the house. And everyone's running and everyone's talking, and you throw a smoke grenade, what do you think? Listen, if that's what it was, it's very smart, because that being my mom, my dad's going to look out way more. But my mom hasn't told my dad anything. But normally, obviously, if that was a cop that came and spoke to my mom, it wasn't a transgression. That's not me. When she comes home from work, she would say, yes, I got to and she paid me a little visit when I'm taking the grandkids to school. And then, after I dropped them off, she was walking home. And she dropped them off and I was walking back by herself. So this person had to be within the thing. And a lot of times, my mom takes their car and drives to the school. Because this person, her routine, knows who she is. Yeah. Someone may come to the office. My dad works Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Like, you know, it'd probably either get him on the beach or get him in the office up there. And they approach my mom because my dad maybe sometimes carries a gun. So you never know. So, you know, you don't want to turn into a fucking shootout, you know? I mean, I can say a lot of times I carry on me. I mean, someone comes up to me. You carrying on you right now? I think I'm going to start carrying one on my back. Like, you know, the holster that fits in your back. Someone comes up to me, they're going to be ready to shoot something to shoot. Someone comes up to me asking me for money in my house. Yeah, and guess what? When the fucking police show up, and there's a doctor, there's an oral surgeon standing there with a dead gang member in his fucking driveway, they're not going to come down too hard on me. I'm not going to talk anyway. I don't know much or I'll trust you. This is how you get it, because these people are going to come back. They didn't go through the trouble of taking my mom out to handle that and then go away. So I got two options. They're not going away. They wish to go away and never come back. They ain't going away. The trouble they made. Well, with the beard or with the badge? Well, I don't know. Listen, if a badge comes up to you, tell them have a nice day, officer. Listen, if they want to charge you with something, charge me. If not, I don't talk to cops. Sorry. No, it's very simple. Like, if you're going to charge me, charge me. Yeah, but things have changed a lot, though. You know what's changed a lot? There's cameras everywhere. So cops now, they have a fucking pension. When they retire, they're going to get a pension for the next 30 years, medical, dental, and a salary every month. If they think that, you know, the camera, look, how many cameras are here? 5? You know, I mean, they better be doing it in a place where there's not a chance that someone just have a camera pointing outside the building they captured and where their dash is. What I'm saying is that this person is not going away. They came very equipped with details. Where do the details come from? I don't know. The details I don't know. Well, because one of two things. You go to the cops and you get information. Okay, I'm going to tell them that my brother did. I'll go right now and tell them. They're going to say, can you prove it? And I'm going to say, no. You know what kind of gun was used? I'm going to say, no. Did you see your brother do it? No. How do you know he told me. Okay, he told you. That's called second-hand knowledge. It's not even admissible. Okay, he told me. What did he tell you? He said, I did it. So even if I went in and said, my brother said he did it, you got to prove it. You got to put the person in the scene. You understand? In order to prove it, you have to put that person at the scene at the time, not in the car, because the fact is, like, even if, let's say, you just have my car, right? And then I go ahead and I commit a crime, and then I go, and you're getting into the car, and I go, yeah, Katie was in my car, and she got out, and she did this horrible crime. Okay, if they come and they get the DNA in the car, they go, yep, Katie was in the car. No, Katie sat in the car for 2 minutes, got out of the AC, and then got out of the car. Katie has nothing to do with the robbing of Burger King attendants. So, even if I can prove, say, yeah, Katie was guilty, can you put Katie at the Burger King? I can put Katie, not say that she sat in the car, yeah. What you do is, they take that little bit better when you haven't been in the car, and then when you read the interrogation, they're like, we know you were in that fucking car, you know, such and such a day, you were in that car. So even if DNA, your fingerprints, your fucking hair is all over that fucking car, that proves, yeah, congratulations, you were in the car. It's not a crime to sit in a car. Okay, you know what I mean? My mom could have sat in the car too. It's not a crime. You have to prove it to put them in the scene and the date. The guy's name was Tuco. I don't even know what the fuck it is. She said it was Tuco. And Tuco's incarcerated now. And I know that you've been helping your family has been helping Katie and her family. Now, Tuco's family needs your help. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And he goes, maybe this will refresh your memory. And I handed it to her. And she said, maybe so I don't know. He well spoke like his wife was polite and well spoken. I said, did he act dull or did he have to talk with like a thick Spanish accent or anything? He said, no. I said, was he white or Hispanic? He said he was white, but he could have been Hispanic, but no. Yeah, because I mean, everyone in Miami is Hispanic, so it's like, you can't tell. I talked to you on the phone, so I talked to some, like, you know, Maria from West Side Story. But he could have been, right? So he wasn't, wasn't dark skinned. He had the car. It's like a old family, which is very recognizable. With no glasses. I said, what about like no glasses, no hat? You know, well, she said well dressed. Yeah, it wasn't like you wouldn't look at him and be like, oh, he's tall. No, she said she was wearing like a shirt and kind of like a little vest or kind of like a little jacket over. She said he was broad. I was like, he was big. My mom's walking this way. Your mom goes to the right. He goes like this. Saying in front of her. My mom's like, oh, sorry, sir. Like this. And he goes, I was like, sorry. And he's like, Mrs. Adelson? I said, yes. He goes, I need to talk with you. Okay, so my mom thought it was like a process server. Okay. She said it was.
Is it okay? Like that?
Meeting for $19. I entered your mom's name and address and fucking your funeral. It cost $19 to find out whether they probably rented the apartment under their lease. So it's probably in the registry or whatever. So it's like, you know, when you're online, it's like $19 or $29.99, find anyone you want. That's all you do. And it shows where they're registered at. And then you locate them. And you go online, you pull up a picture, and you sit outside and you wait. And you know what the kids look like, because that's what they're online too. Yeah. So, people think that these people know a lot of whoever it is knows information. What? It's like my name. It makes me think this is what you makes me think they don't people only know part of the story, or they think they know part of the story. How's that? Let me ask a question. When everybody was there, it's not like you're driving around in a Bentley. It was around a mega yacht, you know. That's something deeper than that comes at some point. Because otherwise you have no idea the sense. Somebody knows something. Well, you can know something, but not any. The problem is this thing. Okay, so this goes tell the cops. They're going to ask you, where's the weapon at? You're going to say, I don't know. Do you know who owns the drink? Say name. Okay. Did you witness it? Or just say no? If you didn't witness it, you only heard a rumor on the street that this person did something. You know what that's worth? Zero. Then what you do is you wear a wire, get this person talking, and if you can get the person to confess on wire, then you have something in your charge. You have a confession. Outside of that, there is no evidence. Okay? You know, if you have a car and you can link this person to renting that car that was used scene of the crime, okay. But you have to prove that they were also driving that day too, and they didn't rent it and then led it to a crime. What if you rented a car today? I go, Katie, can I borrow it for the weekend and I'll bring it back on Tuesday? You go, yeah, sure. So you rented the car, you've been in that car, I drive it to fucking Orlando, I rob McDonald's in Orlando, I come back and I go, here's the keys, Katie. And you go, okay, thanks. Yeah, you rented it, but... Or what if you were fucking out all weekend and didn't even know I took your car? I did something and I brought it back. Okay. My point is, I don't have any knowledge of what went on. Evidently, this person's either pretending to or does. I don't want someone paying business for my parents. It could. I wish it wasn't cop playing games. Why did it? It was a cop playing games. Or an investigator playing games, and they didn't mention me. They didn't have their own friends with me. Not mention me at all. And my family. And I think if they thought I had something to do with it, they would find me and they'd talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, go talk to the person who's involved, not talk to you who are involved. And I'm not involved, but if they knew our relationship, my dating, not my mom, my dad dating, this person obviously doesn't know. We date a week. That's a large asset, right? Actually, over the appointment. You're a 71-year-old guy, not great. 36. That's no talking. Not waste your time with Marvel. They need to talk to someone who So, wouldn't it make sense that your connection to my family your connection to my family is not my mom? Like, yeah, you work in the office now, which I see you every day. And that's just because you come in and work on the weekends, which I trust that you're knowing because I'm never there when I see you. You tell me, dude, and the place is clean, so you get your check. You clean up, whatever, but that's neither here nor there. The person knows information, so we give you the power of confidence, or is another teaching that information. Says here, and we also know that they're claiming that somebody had something to do with it, incarcerated, which I don't know anything to do. My point is, I don't want you to come back. I don't have a problem helping the community out. I don't want the community to come back and and what I think happens is you get money, you're going to be back again and again and again. They gotta make more money. The guy wants regulation. Not a cop. So whoever you're interested in is the cop. The cop, I'm happy because I got another cop. Not a cop. Oh, it's worth it. And there's worth it. You gotta understand something. And they sit down and tell me what happens. First, they're going to ask my parents to take a lie detector, which they will do just for the simple reason that those things can fall positive all the time, which unfortunately makes you look bad because it's like, okay, we just feel that way. The lie detector tests are not accurate, but 99% of people, if they have nothing to hide, take a lie detector test. It makes you look bad if they're like, hey, you want to take a lie detector test if you shot JFK? Okay? You're like, yeah, I'll fucking take the test and I'm going home afterwards, alright? Take it quick. Okay? Because you didn't shoot JFK. So, right, and you're right. But, let me explain something to you. If we go through these, spotlight, FBI, the FBI. We're not the big boys in the FBI. Not like the first year rookie. You're going to have a 20-year vet in the FBI knocking at your door, wanting to speak to you, and wanting to speak to your rights. This is a big fucking head. This made not only national news, this was on the news in London. My family in London was calling this. You know, BBC News is where I broadcast news. This was on the BBC News. This made the BBC News. This was on Good Morning America. This was on New York Times. This was a big story. So, well, listen, you didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. Prove it. Next question. Prove it. And I don't have time to talk about this. You want to arrest me? I'm not going to sit here and show you photos of take pictures I took of myself. Like, I mean, why can you have my phone? Because I got tons of new photos of myself on my phone. You're not looking at take pictures of myself all day Tuesday. Why don't you come at me more? You can look at all the take pictures you want of me. I'm serious. I don't want them laughing at my TV. The point is, okay, I don't like cops, and you're not getting my take pictures of myself. That's my answer. Okay? If you think I did something, arrest me, charge me, and that's it. Okay? That's it. Now, I don't want these people coming back. If they are cops, I'm happy because I got nothing to hide. If they're a bad guy, there's two ways of dealing with it. One is, go ahead and contact the Miami Beach Police Department. Okay, they'll contact this guy, they'll talk to him on the phone, and they'll arrange for things to be set up. Okay. When it's set up, it's going to be like a fucking SWAT team in place and fucking FBI. They're going to fucking take this guy down and people talk for 10 years because we just have you on tape extorting somebody. And now tells everything you know before you just serve 10 years in prison is it worth it all. Okay, next thing you know, this person's mistaken. Other people start mistaking. As soon as they have him, he starts throwing their name out. Well, my parents know they're going to have to say, yeah, the guy came, they said that they're going to ask them the story, what happened. There's going to be police, right? At my door. It's going to be, they're going to want to come there, and then they're going to check out anybody who ever bailed out of jail. And also, who ever bailed out of jail. And then there's going to be, it's not going to be, it's going to be big boys flying in to see what they can come up with. Okay? And then that's probably going to make the decision. I want to get the money, but I don't want to take next Tuesday he's after the So this was my idea. I give you money. You contact me. This is why I'm saying it. This is why I'm saying it. I give you money. You talk to him on the phone. You go and give me. And you say, and I just, I can fucking say. So you let them know that I know whoever this guy is, I don't know who he is, and these people are going to say, my friend would say, I got it, you can call the guy up and say, I got a call from so-and-so, I got a call from somebody to say, I reached out, this is all I wanted to say. I got a call from so-and-so that he reached out. These people have what I want to do. I want you to call up this person and say that I got a call from some friends of mine say that you reached out to them and that you mentioned my name. And remember, so you say I got a call from some friends of mine who said you reached out to them and that you had mentioned my name. These people want to go to the police because they had nothing to do with what you're talking about. Okay. And frankly, I don't know what you're talking about. But the name sounds familiar who's incarcerated. So I'm going to give you something as a charity to help the less fortunate. But do not contact these people again before they're going to the police. And let them know you had to do everything in the world to prevent these people from going to the police because they don't know anything and I don't know anything. And that the name sounds a little familiar and that I'm going to help you out with some charity. And don't ever contact me, my friends, or my family again, or we will go to the police. That way, he gets money. He also knows that you know everything, that you may have a friend who may not be so cool, what's going on too, who may know people, knows how to handle people like this, and that I'll just one-time thing, and this is charity to help somebody out, less fortunate, you believe in karma, and that's the only reason it's being done. If it happens again, they're going to bring it to the police. And the whole time you're talking, you just say, I don't know. And all what's going on, I was just called by a very shaken old person. He was scared. And I told them that, buddy, we're going to try to help these people. But that's it. You don't use anything other than the word help and charity. And that you're going to ask them you leave these people alone where they are going to the police. That's all I was able to do. If it's the police, I can't take the money. Can't take the money, they won't even come meet you. It's fucked up. If it's this guy, maybe in the back of his head, he knows that he fuck on times a million. And then now he's fucking with his wife, and he's fucking with him, and you fucking he himself, you better kill him because it's a big problem. And he knows who you are, and if he can't do it, he'll have someone else do it. And so I'll make out and say public like money is not an issue. It will be done. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't care what I spend today, I swear to God. Would be doesn't know. This person knows they feel like they go a little bit. If they I think they need everything. What? No. Right, so he knows the actual salary. He doesn't know what he did. You need to be happy to know that. You don't have any calculations. Our paths never crossed in that. I didn't know the two of you when you were together. Not like I'm hating. You know, where it's like, yeah, I thought he was around when you guys were together and I hopped in and walked out. Like, that's a different story. That's disrespectful. There's no... What? I'll move this one back. That's without even saying. I don't need to say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know it. I don't have to sit here and tell you what I'm going to do. I can show you what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how I am. Like, I look for things to do. You don't ask me to sit. I'm the one that's like, hey, oh, his birthday's coming up, I got you. You know, I'm the one who's like, anything I can, you don't ask. I'm the one who's like, hey, I'll sell you the license for a very good price. I know you're having more profit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the one who, I don't have to tell you, I show you. So what do you think? There's no way my mom would die out because you understand. He needs to know that it's going to go down one of two ways. Like, you're either fucking with me or you're fucking with the police. Pick which one. And yeah. Fred, he said to go incarcerated. And I know that your family and he helped your family out. And I know you've been helping Katie out. Your family's been helping. Your family has been helping Katie out. And his family needs some help now. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. He said, well, maybe this will help explain it to you. Call me. He did not go through that trouble. Finding something and putting that thing together and handing it to her without, and then just going to go away. He ain't going away. What's that? What's that? Well, if it's the cop. Well, the problem is, you either do, like, if my mom needs something, like, oh, okay, I'll meet you tomorrow in front of the building, and he drives up and she hands the 5G, what the fuck do you think's gonna happen next month? He's gonna go, oh, he needs your help again. You know, I mean, and the thing is my parents really were guilty. They made the thing to have a big fish on the line because of the pain and love. All I have to do is scare this little old lady. And who's she going to know? The cops, she's guilty as hell. You have to let them know that these people are not crazy on the cops. Like, they got nothing to hide. Okay? So, you're the one they reached out to. And they said, they reached out to me because you mentioned my name. I'm more afraid of the long term. It's like knocking the door again and again and again and again. This is why not? Because I don't think they want to mess with me. He's like so far removed that he's like he is. He doesn't have anybody to call on. He still has people. Because you listen, you giving somebody some money is not an admission of any kind. Like, it's like, listen, if you gave me money now, one and only time. I don't know what this is about. I'm just telling you. You know, you just say things without saying it. Like, just the way he said it, like, he said, he needs your help. He was there for you. And his family needs your help now. Yeah, but he didn't want to scare her. He didn't scare her. But you could just his presence, you understand, his presence among that diarrhea all night. She hasn't been eating and she's been up since 2 o'clock in the morning with diarrhea. Like, how do you think I feel? My mom's 55 years old, up since 2 in the morning with fucking diarrhea. You what? That's why when I was in the house, I literally had the bag out and I had it in my car. You know, you got like. I know. Well, if you want, you guys can swing by my house later. So what do we do? I want you to take a text, write the number down, and I'll take it in cash. And I want you to talk to it. Good? What? 65 cents. What? And that's a real number. I mean, dude, the guy didn't have glasses or a hat. I thought you saw someone else also. Yeah. Which shocking too. That these things. You, well, so they can see who did the parsers, but let me just put it this way. These kind of things when you blackmail somebody, you're putting yourself out there to catch a hold of you. Because when you're blackmailing someone, someone's got a couple options. Either to take care of you or pay you. Okay? And if you're blackmailing somebody who's had no problem possibly doing bad things, blackmail somebody who are banging their secretary. Okay? Not blackmail somebody over fucking, like, my office in the morning, and then Weston in the afternoon. I know I'm going into a special case. But it's like, if you're gonna blackmail someone who's cheating on their wife, don't because the thing is this, these are the big ones. Like, if this is what it actually starts to revolve, this is what I'm saying. This is what it's actually revolving around. Okay? It's actually revolving around this horrible. So this is what I'm saying. If you're blackmailing somebody who potentially has the ability to get something like this done, you got a fucking set of balls. Because they may make you shut up real quick. Which makes me think, without a doubt, he's not the only, he didn't come there alone, he came there with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And then, this is the next thing, Eric. What about one of his homeboys wants the money? All he does, walks up, and he goes, this is Adelson. So-and-so's family needs help. Meanwhile, this dude's family ain't getting shit. We just get a bunch of scumbags knocking on my door, going, somebody needs help. Well, guess what? I don't have anything to do with what happened down there. You don't. I don't know anyone who does. I don't know who these people are. Okay? Like, I don't know these people. So, my point is, the problem is, once you pay, you're going to get every fucking Tom, Dick, and Harry showing up, going, hey, somebody needs help. Go to the fucking police. I don't care. Go to the police. Tell them what you know. I'll tell them what I know. Nothing. I don't. My question. Right? You feel happy with the NPI. We're 5 in the morning. And you know who this is coming from? It's I don't know anybody that's got that patient. Just the 5-day session.
That's fine.
of people want to cooperate. Why would you not? Like, because it's the attitude of, all right, I'll pay to make it go away, but it's utter nonsense.
Where's the proof?
Yeah.
There isn't.
Yeah.
You can say it all day long. I can even tell you he's in Giant Stadium.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
All day long. It's not done like that. And the funny thing is,
Well, I know they did talk about it. They said what they could. I was surprised they didn't come to me.
one or the other.
What?
One or the other, but one is usually the weaker choice. You know, someone else you can't have. That's what it is.
That's what Katie agreed with. What was it?
I got mom and chin at the top.